Hello everybody, welcome back. It's me, Doon the Goon here, and today I'm playing with the same pack this time. And this game is not really a game I'm that really happy about. However, it is kind of interesting, and at least definitely feel like I got saved by Griffin. But yeah, let's start. My mouse was being weird today, so sorry if you see some accidental freezes. I take what's the name again? I take a Bargus and stuff. It's not the greatest pet in the world, but I do use it sometimes, at least in this build, because it's at least usable with Mothman. So that's a cool strategy. Here I get unlucky at breakpoints, but it was probably gonna lose anyway. It doesn't matter. I find a Barghest. Uh, yeah, I find a Baku again. I actually greed here and just roll for another Baku, but I get reward easily. And then get Bargus on my board and grab Baku for later. Yeah, I keep the water of youth in case I want to water youth into something good. Here I get really good breakpoints because of the Barghest, and it's one of the few reasons why I take Barghest, at least now. I get Mothman and get everything I want. I take an early triple, and I get rewarded with a Griffin. Now, Brain Cramp's also pretty good here too, but I decided I'm just going to go for the level 3 potential, so it's going to be pretty interesting. I also take a Mothman, which don't get doesn't get much value, but it's still pretty good. I freeze to look for the thing, and I get immediately, which is really nice. I get another Baku, a free stoat, in case I can get it for another good value. And I just roll like this. I hit a pretty mediocre unit, but yeah, we weren't even getting to the back line anyway, so it's fine. And now I'm taking the Baku, taking another Baku. I combined for a stoat, but I didn't buy sell it, thinking I could save it for next turn. I should have probably bought the wall chicken first, but I forgot to, so womp womp. Here I finally get a little bit more value out of brain cramp or not the Mothman, but getting us a draw for that. I get two of these, which is pretty nice. I see what my triples are. It's lobster and unicorn. Almost just ripped it off and I just take both, but instead I get reward of two lobsters. And I'm careful not to sell this Griffin yet because I don't want to replace my treasure chest with some random toy I don't want. Instead, I just keep the one. It actually takes the fig, which is really nice, and even barely draws turn again, which is nice. Um, I decided to just feed it again, even though it's not going to stay for that long. Again, the Griffin, hoping to get more, maybe get level 2, but I don't find any of the 3 rolls I get, but should be fine, because at least if we don't get it next turn, we can at least sell it for no consequences. I don't get much value here, but I do barely drew this, I think. No, I just barely lost it, never mind. But here comes the real money. I get a level 3 stoat from a Griffin. And in normal unicorn packs, this pet is like pretty mid, pretty average, almost below average if you want to say compared to other tier 3s, but in custom packs, this thing is a fucking like it's the most RNG pet that I could ever imagine. Even more RNG than Stoat. Because at least Stoat you can choose what tier you can like tier up into or just buy sell at tier 6. This thing is just whatever the fuck you get is what you get. You get what you get, you don't pitch a fit. And I'm not gonna pitch a fit because I sell the Baku for the Stoat. Even though I don't get much value out of it, I do sell it, I think, next turn. I'm gonna roll a little bit to see if I can find anything interesting. I get a fucking whale shark, which is amazing and kind of funny if you consider the last video I did. I buy still stoat, see if I can get a lobster. Again, another whale shark, so that's fun. I decided to just take my losses and just go crazy with this whale shark, finding any food I would take. I get level 2 lobster. I find a um I find a Jersey Devil because I sold the level 3 stoat and what other tier 3 did I just sell? Oh yeah, and the Baku. So I have two, which means this is at least, at worst, a lobster that works in battle. So I don't hate it. I get another uh, Griffin, and I get the stats on it this time, just to get a little bit more tempo. I saved the Anteater for the Jevil. Also, I'm going to call Jersey Devil Jevil. That's just a quick way of saying it so I don't like repeat too many times. Here we get pretty unlucky breakpoints, which actually just barely gets us a draw, which is kind of funny. We combine. I don't care about the triple, but I do get rewarded, and I decide to pill it immediately just so I can get the level 38 buff. And take a snapping turtle. It's good enough. Roll. I take another wall chicken, and I freeze another wall chicken. Honestly, it's pretty crazy how well Shark has not been like changed at all recently. Like you think with the addition of like wall chicken, this thing becomes absolutely nutty. But no, I guess they just don't care. Anyway, we get the wall chicken. I decided it's probably a good time to sell the Griffin. I could have sold it last turn, but I didn't feel like doing it in between. I roll. I find a crow, which I look for uh another way. Also, I know I talk about how good like wall chicken is with the whale shark, but strawberry is also pretty good here too because wall chicken is a 3 cost plus 7 plus 4, at least for level 1. But a strawberry jam with a level 3 whale shark or even level 2 is like a 1 cost 4 4 or 1 cost 6 6. That's extremely fucking good if you have it at the time. And since it is level 3, I also hit 2 more, which is actually kind of nutty. So that's pretty cool. I also decided to eat uh my snapping turtle bit. Luckily for me, he actually kills the snapping turtle before it gets out of hand, so that's pretty nice. But whale sharks take care of it. I feed strawberry jams just to get plus 12 plus 12. Yeah, this pet is like absolutely insane. At least in customs. Whale shark is like so broken otherwise. Alright, I just finished off wall chicken, even though it doesn't give me that much, just 6 health. Find another one. Probably not even worth freezing it since it's so high stats, but I wanted to get 50-50, so it's fine. Go against another whale shark user, but even with the melons, they don't ever survive the 50 attack. Alright, and if I'm not mistaken, what did I get? Oh yeah, right. I forgot it was not it was not chess, I'm stupid. I decided to sell it just to get a crow buy sell in. I sell it, get level 2. Here I get the white tiger. I'm like, alright, good enough. I could have also maybe, if I kept it for longer, I decided to get this. Oh, I don't buy that yet. I could have went for level 2 Jersey Devil instead, or Devil, but it doesn't even matter because we're just got so much like stats and everything. We don't even care. And here, I know last time I didn't do it because I wanted because it was so good with my board, but now it's actually kind of good because a level 3 50-50 for any tier 4, tier 5, at most of these I would take anyway. So having a 50-50 of them is just good. And I get Jersey Devil, which is, well, if you can't see, kinda good, you know. I immediately sell the the lobster for this because it's just better. I sell it for a stoat by sell, see if I can get anything good. I get a what's it called, a ammonite, which I don't know how this is allowed. Like it's already crazy how a mimic octopus is just better octopus locked behind the faint pet, but also gets more XP for every time you're rolled. Like that's just absurdly broken. Like there's like no like there's no hearsay or what about it. That's just broken. But regardless, I do combine. I grab a phoenix. Just because it's a summon pet, I'm looking for any summon pet here. I think. Do I move it around? Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to get the summons, and then I turned my Jersey Devil into a Mimic Octopus. Youch. Unfortunately, that happens, but I don't care because Rhino doesn't do much besides that. And Ants actually clean up for the rest of us, which is really nice. Also, is that? I don't think I called that last fight correctly. I mean, you already know what's going to happen. But let me go back for a second. Let me go back. Let me read this ability. Ability deals +2 damage thrice. Why did... Hold on. Why did it get red? That's weird. Anyway, uh, yeah. I get a level 3 Caterpillar, which, although I probably should not take, it's just free gold. So I decided to sell the Phoenix because it doesn't matter. I get Caterpillar in here. I sell it for 4 gold. I roll. I get a second Phoenix anyway. Now, I buy a melon here, which is not bad, but it only kind of stinks with the Phoenix because I do not want to be having a Phoenix on like this board if I'm going to have melons. But I just don't care. I just keep going. I find a pill. I probably should have pilled it, but it's fine. I take a chicken leg. I decided to pill now, weirdly enough, just because now I can get max value Jersey Devils, which is nice. I know I say I remember saying that. Oh, I should not bought that. I know I said that I was gonna call it Devils, but Jersey Devils like also fine to say. I don't care. Here I get a really weird board, and I just decided to take a puppy, just because it's a decent. It's a decent toy pet I can just put on a board at late game. Plus, it's a pretty good unit otherwise. And I actually get much value for that since I had Melon, but it doesn't really matter because we just kind of get there anyway. Yeah, this is a pretty big board. I level up the Jersey Devil. I get a Tiger and Oyster. I decided to sell Oyster because I don't think I need Tiger yet, but I do take the chocolate. I roll. I find another Tiger. I buy sell stoat to see what I get. I get another Oyster. That's pretty nice. I decided to take a cornucopia just to see what I can get, and I get orange or pizza. I just take the orange, enough, and I finish off with Tiger just because it can work really well. Yeah, plus 25 plus 25 is actually kind of nutty. I do get lucky there, but unfortunately, I do think this board is like really strong, so it doesn't matter. I lose it, but now I just take the level up. Now I didn't really see it at the time, but I didn't really I didn't get the chance to pause whatever. But I saw a triple Quetzalcoatl, and unfortunately I couldn't show it off this build because I just have everything silver tier 3, so don't really care about it. But it is a pretty cool thing I just missed out on. Anyway, not much to really say about this rest of the game. It's just yeah, this happened, which kind of sucks, but I do get there barely, I think. Yeah, I get Ammonite, damage it. I actually killed just barely, which is nice. With 1 extra HP. I just look for tigers. I just roll, tiger, roll. If I found another tiger, I would sold this phoenix, but unfortunately, I just didn't care. And the rest of the game is like whatever. So I'm just gonna fast forward this. I'm repositioned here because I noticed that I was removing my own melon. But here it actually would have helped a lot more if I had it more front. But I think we barely lose it. We barely win this. It kills that. I killed that, and then just barely killed this. And with the garlics, we barely just don't have enough damage. But then the phoenix comes around. We both trade. I don't care. I summon a phoenix, and I take this fucking game. Wild as high roll. But you know what? Even if it was a high roll, this is just to go to show that Griffin is good, Stoat's good, and Jersey Devil's OP. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Sayonara.